All right, so I hope the sound sounds better because I actually got my microphone actually plugged up. But before we do the intros, man, I want to just show while I'm talking the people that have been subscribing, man. I have to give you guys a shout out. You guys have been helping me out tremendously. You guys have been giving me a lot of boost of confidence. Of course, that's like with any YouTuber. I've been gone for 3 to 6 months, and I'm just coming back like complete with full force. And I appreciate you guys for even showing love and showing just and commenting and speaking to me about all the stuff that I've been putting out, whether it be the reactions when it comes to the music side of things, or the reaction when it comes to the video game side of things, just from the FGC. But I appreciate you guys. Also, on the channel, what we're gonna be doing, man, because Under Night and Birth 2 actually comes out in 2 days, and then 2 days after that it's going to be Tekken 8. So we're going to get some of that gameplay and all that onto the gaming channel. So guys, please go over to the gaming channel. But man, what's up guys? Young X Habits here. Soundcloud, my ninjas and key noises. And today, man, I seen this on Instagram and I was like, no way. Like, well, I didn't see this specifically, but I seen a video they put out for Tekken on Instagram, and then I typed in Tekken 8, and lo and behold, one of my favorite YouTubers, TheMainManSWE, actually did a beginner's guide to Tekken 8. So man, without me talking and trying to make this intro a little bit longer, man, let's just get right into the video. Let's see what he's got to talk about, man. He came a long way, and I can't believe I actually followed him from the
What's
beginning
up guys,
to where now he's working
MainManSWE
with
here, hope you're all
Capcom.
doing
It's
awesome as
crazy.
always, and welcome to the Tekken 8 Beginner's Guide, where I'll be your coach and I'll be showing you the basics of the game, but also pointing out that Tekken 8 has a lot of built-in resources for you guys.
Hmm.
To start things off,
This is
maybe we should
awesome
try looking
that
at the
he's even doing
characters.
this.
First thing you want to do is perhaps pick a character or characters that you would like to play. Tekken 8 has a huge roster, it's very vast.
I might
32
definitely pick up
unique fighters that
Zafina,
all have their own look, personality,
but it's
story,
most
fighting
definitely going to
style.
be
They all represent
Jin.
different martial arts
I'm
and they
definitely
play
going to
in
play
very
Jun,
different ways.
of course,
When you're
Kazuya
new
and
to the
Harong
game,
and
my feeling is you should
Xiaoyu.
just follow your gut
But
feeling. Go with the
I gotta
character
touch
you
Raven
think
and
looks
Victor.
cool. Among the Tekken 8 newcomers, we find Victor Chevalier, refined violence, a man who will bring any tool to get the job done, including a sword, a gun, and a knife.
And real quick, if anybody, do you guys think? Of course, when they bring certain characters back, I want to know in the comments down below what characters do you think they're actually going to bring back that was already part of the original roster. I know Armor King's going to be that, so we don't even know to see. We don't even need to
He
say that.
even teleports. Newcomer
Bro,
is
that's so
also
sick.
Azucena, the coffee queen from Peru, who specializes in evasiveness and tricky mix-ups, and also the perfect blend of coffee.
Bro, and the fact that she can dodge anything
Final
through her
newcomer
stances
is
is wild.
Reina, mysterious fighter with a fresh face, but a remarkably familiar fighting style.
Yeah, I can't wait to play Reina, bro. And I guess when we were watching her breakdown,
Among
you
returning
actually still got
characters,
to
we have
do a
many
regular
legacy
lightning
fan favorites like
lightning one god
Kazuya
fist with her.
Mishima, the son of
That's one
Heihachi
thing that I was scared
Mishima and
of,
the father of Jin Kazama,
but I'm
who
glad
plays a
it's still
central
normal.
role in the story as the Mishima family feud rages on. Kazuya is known for his brutal, heavy-hitting Mishima-style karate. Also returning is Paul Phoenix, the
Ridiculous.
self-proclaimed strongest man in the universe. Paul is surprisingly flexible and evasive for a man of his size, and also
Very.
known for his super hard-hitting strikes. If you're a
Bruh,
huge
oof.
fan of wrestling like I am, you might be looking at a character like King, who has like an endless supply of throws from any given situation.
That's ridiculous that he just did a 1+2
My
spin. I
advice
mean,
as your
3+4
coach is just to
spin.
go with your gut feeling. Go with the character you find looks cool or plays in a
Facts.
fun way that appeals
But
to
we already
you.
know people that have
Then
tournaments,
with
they're gonna
time,
look
you
for
can
top
try
tier.
other characters as you'll get familiar with them as you play against them. Or maybe you play story mode and you set your eyes on someone else and you want to devote time to them. It's also true that certain characters are more difficult to play than others, and some are easier.
Brian for
But you have to
sure.
remember that every
Brian and
character
Yoshimitsu.
offers something for every level of play.
Bro, Devil Jin looks ridiculous. Arcade Quest
Tekken
is
8
actually
also
very
comes with a new
interesting. I'm
mode
actually
called Arcade
excited to see how
Quest,
that's going to
which
be.
not only offers a lot of fun, but also offers quite a helping hand. In Arcade Quest, you play as a character, your avatar, who's an up-and-coming Tekken 8 player who's looking to take part in the most prestigious Tekken tournament, which is the
He made his
Tekken
character blue,
World Tour.
like a zombie.
You will go from arcade to arcade, challenging Tekken players and honing your skills in the game. Not only is this a fun game,
And I like the
but
way
it
they
also
made the
serves
characters
as a
to where
hub
you can make
learn a
them
lot
exactly
about
how
the game.
you look.
Your friend
You know,
Max is
instead
here
of
to
like
guide
regular
you through
presets.
Arcade Quest and also teach you a lot about the basics of Tekken. He's a very valuable
And they have the
resource,
classic
and he's
Capcom
always
games in the
available
back. I
for you
love
to
that.
take your questions. So here I have a list of things that Max can explain to me through easy to understand tutorials. So for example, here I'm gonna have Max explain to me what is a rage art. And boom, we load into the game and I can practice this attack.
Cool. So they already have, so they have more tutorial modes with this. That's cool because it adds a lot more features for that. That way you can actually play it.
The help doesn't stop there, though.
You know, you'll
As
be
you make
excited to
your
play
way
these
through the
game
arcades,
modes.
battling different opponents. Max will even help you during the battles, giving you some valuable information and tips. And here you can also see to the left of the screen that I get a list of recommended attacks to use with Jin. Strong attacks, and also a reminder that I can always press R1 trigger to activate Heat Burst. So with this, I hope you see that as a beginner in Tekken 8, it's very well worth taking a look at Arcade Quest.
For sure. And that's good that they did the
In
easier
Arcade Quest,
steps
we
like
also
they did in
find
Tekken
basic
7, but
tutorials
they made it
on
a
the
little bit
battle
better,
systems
but they
of
still
Tekken 8.
added
Let's take a
the
look at
difficult
In
steps
Tekken,
as well.
we attack by pressing attack buttons, and the way it works is that every fighter has one button assigned to each limb. So for example, on PlayStation, we press square to attack with our left arm, triangle for the right arm, cross for
So
leg
this is
kick,
like
left leg,
for
or circle
beginners,
for right leg.
beginners. So that
Special
means
moves can be performed by combining
the main man is
analog
actually going to be
buttons with
putting a lot
directional
more of these
inputs
out,
or
but it's
combining
actually
the
going to be
buttons. To
directed
find these attacks, check your
with
character's
Capcom
movements.
themselves. That's
To
awesome.
guard against incoming attacks from your opponent, hold back. To guard low attacks, hold down back to do a crouching guard.
So they're just telling us
And what
stuff
you
that,
see
you know,
here, me
seasoned
guarding as
fighting
Jin
players already
pulls
know.
big sweeps. This is actually a tutorial found within Tekken 8. The game has a lot of helpful content and resources to help out.
And bro, I didn't post it yet, but the replay factor that they have in this game is ridiculous. I love that because now you can actually dive directly into game, figure out the frames, figure out the moves, and you don't have to guess what it is.
Beginners
It,
in their
man,
journey
they
in
did their
becoming better
research, they
Tekken
did their
players.
work.
And don't forget
I
that in
guarantee this
Tekken,
is
you
gonna
don't need
be
to block attacks
this is
when
gonna
you
do
don't
very
want to.
well.
Use the space around you. Tap up or
I
down
hope it
to
does better than
sidestep evade
than
attacks.
T8. I mean T7.
Combo starters are particularly powerful attacks that put your opponent in an airborne
Yeah, now I have
state
Jin. I
where
don't
they
because I didn't
cannot
want to play.
block any of the
Like I
incoming
tried
attacks.
Asuka, like she was fun,
Combos
but
are
then she
really
started to
fun
become
to
too
do, but
bland
they
for
do
me.
not allow
And I'm
for
like, I can't.
infinite
I'm not gonna
random
play
hits.
unless
If you
Jin's in
want
the
to see
game.
some of your
You're not gonna
character's
play a character like that.
possibilities and
But I'm happy
options,
she is.
check their move list where you find combo challenges and suggestions.
I can't wait to see all the combos that people are gonna come
In
out with.
Tekken, when you interrupt your opponent's attack with an attack of your own, you score a counter hit. Counter hits enhance your attacks in many ways. A counter hit can mean that an attack that's normally not a combo starter suddenly is.
Almost half
Steve
life.
Fox is a character that benefits greatly from counter hitting.
Yes, we all know.
When your health is critically low, you'll notice that your character as well as your health bar will start glowing red. In this state, you have access to a very cinematic and very powerful
They
attack
scaled the damage
called
for
the
sure.
Rage Art. Press your R2 trigger to activate your Rage Art. Beware though that if this attack is guarded, blocked, you're at a severe disadvantage.
Bruh. That special was ridiculous. He's just fighting. His dog just comes out, just having fun.
Tekken 8's truly
The heat
defining
system.
mechanic, however, is a new mechanic called the heat system, which rewards aggressive play for a limited duration of time. When you enter the heat system, your character glows blue.
And one thing that
and is now in a powered up
that
state
the
with
main man
enhanced
said too
attacks
as
and
well,
use
he's
of
like,
new
if you have a
devastating
combo,
items. The
make sure
blue
that you
bar
just do
below
the
your
combo
health
and
bar
you're not
indicates how much heat
spending
time is remaining.
your
Once it's
heat
fully run
gauge,
out, heat
because he
is
said
gone,
afterwards
and
it's
you
like
can't get it
you're
back.
getting
You can
just
only
10
access
extra
heat
percent of
once per
damage. It's
round.
not worth it.
Once
So
in
it's
heat,
always good to
every
save.
character
And
has
then
access to
when
an
we were
attack
watching
called
the
Heat
showcase, the
Smash,
pin
which
drop,
is
the
unique
Red Bull
for every
pin drop
character,
showcase,
but always hard hitting.
you seen how people
Do
waited
know that as
and
soon
they
as you
saved it
use your
until
Heat
after the
Smash, you
match,
immediately
or until
exit the
like when
heat
the match was
state.
about to end.
Heat rewards aggressive play not only by enhancing your character, but also giving your attacks block damage. Every character gains new abilities in Heat that are unique to them. Paul, for example, makes you very afraid
That
of
wall
ever
break. I
blocking
mean, that guard
due to
break.
the guard break attacks he gains in Heat. Well, this all sounds pretty great, right? So how do we activate the Heat system? There are two ways of activating Heat. Either you land
A
an
move
attack
or a
that
button.
serves as a heat engager. These are specific moves found in your character's move list.
For
Or
example,
you can
like
activate
Kazuya's
it at
back
any time
back for
manually by pressing the
his
R1
back 1+2.
trigger. However, this way of
Those
doing
are
it
all like
manually
triggers
gives you
basically.
less heat time to work with. The heat system is very, very powerful and offers a lot of different options to your character and strategies. It's up to you to experiment with it and see what options fit you and your
The
playstyle the
Kazama
most.
style.
Mastering the heat system is going to be a crucial component in mastering Tekken 8.
Very much so.
And that concludes the Tekken 8 Beginner's Guide. I hope it shed some light on some of the basics of the game, and I wish you a lot of luck on your upcoming Tekken 8 battles, but most of all, fun. Take care.
That was awesome, man. That was awesome. Like, man, I appreciate him from coming that far. But man, if you guys enjoyed this, man, just enjoy this reaction, man. Subscribe to Jordan Ninja Academy. Assassinate that like button, man. Hit that bell not to miss any of this coolness, man. If you guys want the merch, it'll be in the link in the description down below. Again, for all the people that's been commenting and all the people that have been subscribing, I appreciate you guys. And every time that does happen, I will give you guys a personal shout out as well. I also do have a giveaway as well for the people that comment, at least are comment and like on the most of the videos. I'll explain it later on into the next video, but I have a giveaway for you guys as well. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, positivity. I'm out.